Hey guys, this is Eskimo Poodle, and we are back to Let's Play Dark Souls Remastered on the PC. Last time, we defeated the Gaping Dragon and started our descent into Blighttown, which is basically the Valley Defilement 2.0 and then a little extra, but also minus a couple things too, so... yeah. Each one has its benefits and its horrors. One of the prime horrors of Blighttown, when the game was first released at least, was the frame rate. But that should be much less of a problem in the remastered version here, so that's great. Anyways, instead of heading directly back into Blighttown here, we're going to go ahead and backtrack towards the entrance, because there's a couple things up on the overworld that I either forgot about or just didn't realize, and I kind of want to do those, because those will be nice. Also, the recent update for the game has returned at least some of these messages, so that's great. I don't know how many we're going to see. I'm still getting the occasional random frame drop, so that'll probably be a pain in the ass to deal with, but either way, we'll get around to it. Now, for the first part of this episode, we're going to go ahead and just try to figure out the way back up, because I don't remember, and this way, once we find it, you guys will be able to figure out how to get back up yourselves if you want to go somewhere. And then after I figure out how to get to once we get close enough towards the exit, I will go ahead and die again. I was kind of hoping I could, get out of that, but that didn't work out so well. But yeah, once we get close enough to the exit that we can just, walk out, I'll just walk the rest of the way off screen, because there's a couple places that I'm trying to end up at here. I think this is the way back towards the entrance, but I'm not entirely sure. It has been a few days since I played, since I was hoping to get my throat in working order here. But, well, no such luck. Okay. Let's just go ahead and kill you guys, I guess. Or that. Dang it. Fuck off. What do you mean you're just gonna shrug instead of using your fucking Estus flask, dude? I have 6 full charges of Estus. Why did you decide to not use those? Okay. That's odd, but whatever. Either way, let's go ahead and just try this again. I know there should be a ladder that will eventually let us get out of here. I'm just not sure where that ladder is. Okay, you guys see me up here, right? Yeah. Let's see if we can't just grab the one, kill him, and then go from there. By the way, with the hold down on the D-pad to get to your first item, I think that also works for the spells. If you press the up button, hold up, and then, let's see, start with, yeah, hold up, and that'll go to your first one automatically. So that's a decent little feature there. Let's see, let's try this again. Let's try you again. There we go. Okay. Now, there is a soul out here. That's great. Try jumping. Let's not. Ooh, blooming purple moss clump. Those recover toxic and poison at the same time, so that's nice. Yay, you did it, even though there's absolutely nothing to do here. So, that's great, dude. Now, where is the exit strategy that I have forgotten about? No, I think this might actually be the way forward. Yeah, because this rickety bridge is something that we haven't seen yet. So we'll go ahead and worry about that momentarily. Getting down to Blighttown is easy enough, and going out a certain way is easy enough, but I want to see if I can remember how to actually get out this way. I think that takes us towards... There's got to be a ladder around here somewhere that takes us towards the exit. Let's try you. Yeah, okay, I think this is closer to where we were. You. Let's try Great Soul Arrow. That works, you're dead. I hope you didn't drop anything, because I'm not getting that, that's for sure. Let's see, over here. Souls. We'll use these for various purposes later, whether leveling or otherwise. I might have a different use for them than just pure levels. There we go. Ah, don't run away, dude. You little cock swallower, you. I didn't realize they could knock me that far down. Goodbye. And I'm not sure what happened to the other guy. Okay, the Grave Lord servants are defeated. That's great. I don't really care, because, well, I just don't. You little bastard. Where the fuck did you put me? Because I have no idea where we are. We're on the other side of the bridge. Okay, that's great. Goodbye. Luckily, the dogs are easy enough to kill. Yeah, this bridge is extra rickety, extra pain in the ass. I don't remember if we saw it last time. I don't think we did. Yeah, it's actually not that bad to navigate. Just more or less go in a straight line. But it can and will scare the shit out of you the first time you see it, and then some. Now, let's try to get out of here without getting knocked down again. We're going to ignore the bonfire because I don't want to have to re-deal with those chumps. Okay, there's this ladder. Was there another ladder over here? No, I thought for some reason that right there was the ladder, but it was not. Let's not aggro the doggies. The doggies are for later. And I think if we see these guys in a barrel, I thought it might have been a dead dude, but no, it's just a live dude, unfortunately. I think if you see the basic hollows in a barrel, they usually have like a humanity or something else. Let's see. I really can't tell if we're going the right way or not. I hope we are. That way is possibly... I think there's multiple ways you can explore down here. Okay, you're dead. And that's where we fell down previously, so let's not do that. If we can help it. Okay, there's another ladder. Perfect. Hopefully nobody... there's people waiting up front. Okay. There we go. And... we should be able to polish you off. There you go. Oh, pardon me. I guess this guy just decided he didn't want to come down for some reason or other. Fair enough. I mean, if he just wants to stand up there and make my life easier, that's great. But it's not really the best strategy for you guys. Okay, I think this is more or less the path to get back up. Yeah, okay. Let me see what is over here. I don't know if we ever picked up that. And I'm worried about these guys trying to jump the gun. So, yeah, let's get rid of that guy. Thank you, and bye. And goodbye. Okay, cool. Now, let's go ahead and make the leap of faith. Not that way. That way. I never remember if you jump farther when you have a lighter equipment load in Dark Souls. It's always possible, but I don't remember for sure. Okay, I'm just going to meet you guys back up there because there's no point wasting your time. Actually, while we're here, this little path right here, the one where they jump down and, you know, we kind of plummeted almost to our death. I think there's a little path right here we can take. Yeah. And then there's this item over here that I neglected. I thought I saw an item. Oh, it's right here. Yeah, this guy right here. Okay, more souls, more bueno. Let's see, anything else here that I'm worried about? No. And I think this ladder just takes us right back up here. And then I think now you kind of have to go around a bit more. Yeah, I think that's not great. You're trying to aggro me here. Oh, that's right. You aggro from, like, forever away. And you bring the dog with you. Fudge. You know, let's just go ahead and go over here. There you go. Kill the pooch. And there's a blow dart dude. Let's try not to get killed by him either, because that's not a good idea. Okay, dog, here. Breathe fire at me. There you go. Do something. You know, let me actually attack you. There you go. I see you up there, dude. I don't think I can target you, though. That's a problem. I'm gonna get toxic here because I can't get past this guy. I'll meet you guys back at the jump point. Or actually, before we get too far, let me see if we can't figure out how to get to this guy and kill him. That way we don't have to deal with him on our later attempts. By the way, if you come over a little further this way, there are 2 more dudes to worry about. So watch out for that. I think there's more dogs over here somewhere, but maybe not. No. Where do I get... I think if we jump over there, we might be able to get to Buddy Boy. Or not. Okay, that's not quite what I was hoping for there. Huh. Yeah, that's not what I was hoping for at all. There is that thing, which kind of reminds me of the primordial demons, or the colorless demons, or whatever they were, from Demon Souls, but it's not, I don't think. And I don't know its name. You can just, like, kill it and attack it with magic, and you're gonna have to kill it at some point if you want to get past it. But for the moment, let's worry about this guy because he's here. There you go. Goodbye. And I thought I saw somebody else. He might be on a lower level, so I might not have to worry about him yet. No, there he is. There you go. Get rid of you. My goal was the blow dart dude. But you know what? While we're here, let's go ahead and just ram this guy with magic just to try to kill him. Because we're gonna have to kill him at some point. I think, yeah, this guy does not have that much health, but for some reason his health bar is so high above his head that you can barely see it. So you have to not be locked on in order to see it for some reason or another. I don't know why. And 1,000 souls. What's up? Let's see. While we're here, I don't think we can get on this particular little ledge right there, which is fine. I'm pretty sure we can jump across here. I just gotta... Yeah, okay, we just have to make the jump properly. And then... Yeah, I think this right here will eventually lead us to Mr. Blow Dart Dude. So you know what? Let's go ahead and do that. Or you know what? Just do that. No, he's blocked. Okay, so let's roll off. Take some fall damage. We can deal with that. You know what? While we're here, might as well grab some stuff. More souls. I don't think he does a... I don't think that big dude does a really great job of actually attacking you. I see you over there, too. Let's go ahead and see if we can't grab you. There you go. Good riddance. And the mosquitoes from Demon Souls make their triumphant return. Even though they're... Yeah, they're more or less the same, I think. I mean, there might be a little different, but it's not too bad. By the way, you're supposed to come down and kill that guy from behind, or at least that's how a lot of people encounter him. I don't remember where the hidden path is to get to him, but... Yeah, he's not too terribly tough. Some people think he's invincible because you can't see his health bar for most of the time you're trying to kill him. But you just have to be far enough away to see it. Hello, how are you? I think that's the first time I've seen one of those guys actually try to physically attack me instead of just blowing stuff at me. Well, our path back to the surface is not working out as well as I had intended, but that's fine. We can go ahead and go here and kill this guy. That's fine. Oh, by the way, we'll go over the pyromancy that we got later, because that's also kind of on our to-do list today. Yeah, this is where you'd find his back end, and this is where you'd be able to kill him with physical attacks. There's a fog door for later, but I'm not worried about that. Like I said, my goal right now is to get back towards the entrance. Yeah, we could take the other entrance that we're... or the other exit we're about to find once we get down to the bottom of the place, but I want to save that for when we actually leave the place. Also, there's a key you need to use that one, and I'm not sure if I have that key, or I'm not 100% sure where you get said key. There we go. Okay, we are back near the bonfire. Again, I will meet you guys over by the jump-off point, unless something else interesting happens. Alright, attempt number 2. There we go. Got it. And Ayeta, which I do believe is one of the katanas of the game. Yes, it is. Pure dexterity scaling, so that's not too shabby if you're a dexterity character. It does take 20 dex, which we don't have. And yeah, it's a katana. Fortunately, they have more than just the couple katanas they had in Demon Souls, even though it's like only like 2 more. And they don't all have the negative drawbacks that most of the katanas from Demon Souls had, because Demon Souls, you pretty much had... what was it? You had the basic katana, like the Uchi katana or whatever. And then you had the Makoto, which strains your health. And then you had the bladeless katana, or the hiltless katana, which also inflicted damage to you as you damaged your enemies. So, yeah, luckily they actually have katanas in this game that don't try to kill you while you use them. So, that's great. Anyways, now that we have got back to the path where all the dudes are, it's just a straight walk back to wherever we gotta go, which is the depths, and then from there, running back to Firelink Shrine shouldn't be that difficult, so I'm gonna go do all that off-screen. By the way, before I forget, back in the depths, there were actually a couple things that I didn't get, because, well, I just forgot about it, really. For the Gaping Dragon boss fight, you could have summoned both Lautrec and Knight Solaire to fight the dragon. I don't know if you could summon them both at the same time, but they are both summon options. And also, there was a NPC invasion that I missed because I kind of forgot about him. Because you have to be... I don't know if I mentioned it, but in order to get NPC invasions of the game to occur, you have to be in human form, and you have to have the boss still alive. I think that might also be the case for human invasions too. Like, you can only invade somebody if the boss isn't dead or something like that. I think. I don't remember off the top of my head. But I know for the NPC invasions, you have to have not killed the boss yet in order to actually deal with them. And that guy's name is Kirk, I think. Kirk, Knight of Thorns. And he invades you in 3 different areas of the game. I'll be sure to look those ones up. That way I remember to be in human form for those. But yeah, he does invade you, and I kind of forgot that he existed. So, oops. Also, there is something else that I'm going to do while I'm here. I'm going to go ahead and, on my way back, I'm going to set my summon sign down and see if I can't be summoned as a white phantom to help kill the gaping dragon for somebody else. Because there's a covenant that I want to join at some point, and the requirements for joining the covenant, it's for Solaire, the sun guy, you know, the guy with the big smiley face sun. The requirements for joining his covenant are, I believe, 25 faith, and then for every boss you help kill as a white phantom, that requirement is reduced by 5. So I figure I'll help out with like 3 various boss fights, and then I'll be able to actually join the covenant. But I might not get them all right now, but I'm going to try to get a couple. But either way, I will eventually meet you back at Firelink. Real quickly on the way back to our destination, down here in the Undead Burg, right down the street from the Capra Demon, if you go to this little alcove right here, I'm rolling for this guy. He has, well, a soul on him. There you go. Yeah, usually if they're in a barrel like that, they're going to have something on their body when they pop out, so good to know. Alrighty, we're back. Not exactly in Firelink Shrine, but, oh well. I think sometime after Petrus and Rhea and all the other priests go down to the Tomb of the Giants, this guy has something to say if we talk to him.
Greetings. Just in time.
Let's see.
As thou acquaintance with Petrus of the Third, I wager you two have likely fallen. For is he not too drenched in sin?
Petrus is drenched in sin. Okay, there we go. What if I? Okay, I haven't sinned. I think it just says that after he comes back, whether you have sin or not. Purging stone, we have that. Indictment. You know what? We might as well buy this just to have it. Actually, I think you might need more than one, because what this does is if you get killed by an invader, you get a message if you have this, and it says indict the player, and then you say yes or no. If you say yes, then people that are in the Covenant Blades of the Dark Moon, they come and invade that guy and kill him or something like that, and then that's how they level up in their Covenant, because they get various drops from the people that are indicted. So, you know, let's just go ahead and buy a couple of those just to have them there. Homeward Bone. Let's just buy one extra since I'm going to use one anyways. Book of the Guilty. Sure, let's just buy it. And there we go. That should be fine. I'm not going to buy Karmic Justice here because, well, I don't need it at the moment. Velkus Talisman. Honestly, that's not too shabby. It's 5,000. And it scales your miracles with your intelligence. You know, let's just buy it just to have it. Let's see the description real fast. It has a tuft of hair that actually belongs to the goddess of sin. There you go. Blood bite ring. Yeah, I don't care about all that stuff really. Yeah, screw it. Let's just buy the talisman. There we go.
As though or is
Okay, that's all you gotta say.
stopping by the window. How?
Yeah. If I get invaded, we kill people. Oh, speaking of which, a couple notes about being summoned as a white phantom that I have figured out here, and I might have just forgot since the previous time I played. You put down your summon sign. Most people like to put it down right outside the boss room, and then you can get summoned for the boss fight, or just to hang out in the area or whatever. I did not realize though that there's actually a very narrow window of where you can go while your summon sign is down before it disappears. So, for example, at the Gaping Dragon, I put my summon sign down there. However, if I actually enter the room of the Gaping Dragon while waiting, the summon sign disappears. If I go back to that long staircase that leads up to the bonfire, it's off of the room with the slimes and the rats, and then where the vendor guy is. If I go up the staircase there that leads off to the bonfire, it disappears. If I go into that little room past the middle of the water, right where the vendor is, it disappears. So you pretty much have to stay in one small little area. I'm not sure where it disappears here, but I'm assuming it's just as narrow. And then when you beat the boss, if you beat it, you get half of the souls that you would normally get for beating the boss, and you also gain a liquid humanity. So as you can see, I have beaten 4 bosses. 3 of those were the Gaping Dragon. One of those was the Bell Gargoyles just there, because I wanted to get to Velka anyways. So you get some good stuff there. If you are paired up with somebody in the if the guy who summons you also summons somebody in the Covenant of the Sun Bros, as they call it, or the Covenant of the Sun, then you will also get a Sunlight Medal as if you defeat the boss there. So that's pretty awesome. You don't actually have to be in the Covenant to get that, but you can get it, so it's nice. Let's see. If you win the fight, you get sent back to reasonably close to wherever you were summoned from with, as far as I can tell, your Estus flasks refilled, the extra liquid humanity up in the corner, your health refilled, and I think that's it. I don't think it actually turns you into a human. Like, it doesn't reverse hollowing, I don't think, at least not as far as I can tell. Yeah, as far as I can tell, we're still hollowed, but I'm not entirely sure. So yeah, you get some good stuff out of it. If you die, you don't lose your souls or anything like that. You just go back to near where you were summoned, and that's it. And then your summon sign disappears, and you have to re-put it down. Oh, by the way, if you come through, I think from the other side of this bridge, the dragon will respawn and try to crisp you again if you haven't killed him. So be careful about that. Now, if we go over here, I think this is where we can join the Warriors of Sunlight Covenant. So, like I said, the requirement for joining the Covenant is 25 faith. However, every boss you kill while summoned as a white phantom reduces that requirement by 5 faith. I have killed 4 bosses, so my faith requirement is reduced by 20. Therefore, I'd only need 5 faith. I think the minimum any class starts out with is 8. So, kill 4 bosses as a white summon, and you can be part of the Covenant here. So let's go ahead and do that. Why not? Let's go ahead and learn the gesture. Yay, the praise to sun. Everybody loves that one. And let's go ahead and enter the Covenant. Oh yeah, for the achievement on Steam or Xbox or whatever for finding all the Covenants, you actually just have to, I think, just go to the menu that says Join Covenant. You don't actually have to join them. You just have to get to this screen right here. And then I think there's an achievement or trophy or whatever for either joining every covenant in the game or finding every covenant like this, I think. But anyways, let's go to the Sunlight Covenant. It's basically like the Way of White Covenant, except like I said, you get the orange summon sign, you get the extra sunlight medal when you kill a boss. I don't know if they can summon more than one sunlight warrior per boss fight, and if they can, I don't know if you get more than one medal for it. I don't think you can, but I'm not sure. And you also get this Miracle Lightning Spear. Yeah. Covenant established. And now if you offer sunlight medals, you can rank up in the Covenant. I think the first rank up is 10 sunlight medals. But after given enough sunlight medals, I think it gives you a stronger lightning, or possibly a different lightning spell. Like, it might either upgrade the power of the spell that they gave you, or they might just give you a second one. Actually, let me just check real fast. I'll be right back. Let me see. Alright, so yeah, you have to offer a total of 10 sunlight medals in order to get to rank 2, a total of 30 to get to rank 3, and a total of 40 to get to rank 4. However, for ranks 3 and 4, you don't get any benefits. You don't get any new miracles or new spells or nothing. It's just there, I guess. I don't know why. However, at rank 2, you gain access to the Great Lightning Miracle, which is the upgraded version of the Great Lightning Spear. So you get the upgraded version of the Lightning Spear here. And also at rank 2, you have the ability to offer a certain boss soul, which, as far as I can tell, you're not going to get till the new game, or you're not going to be able to get to use it until New Game Plus in order to get a miracle called Sunlight Spear. Now the thing about these Lightning Spears, they're not sorceries, they're miracles. They rely on your faith stat. Yeah, this requires 20, the Great Lightning Spear requires 30, and the Sunlight Spear requires 50. If you abandon the Covenant, you lose access to the Sunlight Spear, the one you have to offer the boss soul for, but I'm not terribly worried about that. I am terribly worried about the 20 faith, or the 20 faith requirement to actually use the Lightning Spear here, but oh well. And yeah, lightning for some reason is effective against dragons. I guess there's no ice element, so we can't do that. Sorry, Dragonite. Now, I am gonna make this guy a hybrid character, mainly using pretty much all the types of spells with very minimal physical attacks. Like, I raised my strength and dexterity enough to get my winged spear, and that's how I'm going to raise it there. The rest are going to go into intelligence for sorceries, faith for miracles, and every once attunements for spell slots, and every once in a while, if I absolutely need it, health and stamina. Let's see. Our intelligence is actually really good at the moment. We don't really need to up it that much. Let's see, our next attunement slot is 19. So let's go ahead and... Now, it's probably not recommended to go into faith and intelligence at the same time. That's basically the equivalent of doing strength and dexterity at the same time as a melee character, because then your build ends up balanced and it might not specialize in something. But yeah, I don't mind. I'm not going for the optimal run here, but I do want to be able to show off various miracles and whatnot. So yeah, let's go for faith here. There we go. We still can't use it yet because we still need 6 more faith, but oh well. Let's go ahead and pop some of these souls that we have here. Oh yeah, another thing about being summoned as a phantom that I forgot. In the original version of the game, you did not get access to your Estus flasks when you're summoned as a phantom. At least not for invasions. I don't remember about being summoned for a boss fight. In this version of the game, the remaster, you do gain access to Estus flasks, whether you're being summoned or being invading, and you get access to half of your area bonfires level. So let's say you are being summoned for the Gaping Dragon, and at the bonfire nearby you have not upgraded it, so you only have access to 5 Estus flasks. When you get summoned as a phantom, that amount is rounded down to half, so you'd only have access to 2 Estus flasks, and I still need 2 more souls. Are you kidding me, man? It's barely anything. So yeah, you do get access to some of your Estus flasks. I don't know if this guy will ever actually like show up here. But yeah, let's if we use our white soapstone sign, yeah, now we get the snazzy Warrior of Sunlight Covenant. Yeah, a lot of people just call it the Sunbro Covenant, and honestly, I don't remember the name half the time, so I call it that too. Oops. Oh well. This actually took longer than I thought, so we're going to end up at Firelink Shrine at the start of next episode, mainly for chit-chatting purposes, but also a couple other minor details. Let's go ahead and get that last little point of faith, though. So, yeah, we'll do that next time. So, guys, thank you for watching, and I will see you guys then. Have a good night.